Hello everybody, the Lawn Gnome is here.
Your friends cross the line. They don't know the danger.
Welcome to my very first one that got away for 2015, and this is a movie that not necessarily was one that I was upset about getting away, but for a time I was very interested in seeing it. It was the science fiction film that came out earlier in 2014 called Transcendence. One of the reasons why I did want to see it was because the cast looked quite good. I mean, who doesn't want to see a movie that stars Johnny Depp? And this definitely seemed to be a role that Johnny Depp doesn't usually take, especially when you take a look at his film career. But it also stars a cast including Rebecca Hall, Kate Mara, and Paul Bettany, who to me is one of the most underrated actors right now in Hollywood today. He's always a great character, and right now his big claim to fame is the voice of Jarvis in the Marvel films. So he's no stranger to science fiction. It also stars Morgan Freeman, and you really can't go wrong with Morgan Freeman. Science fiction is a very interesting genre of film to me because it can either be ultra stupid or it can be really good, and I always appreciate an original story. When it comes to science fiction films, there are three names that come to mind. You got Joss Whedon, you got the Wachowskis, and you've also got Luc Besson. But neither of these names are linked to Transcendence. But I have to say that the movie definitely was intriguing to me because it was the story of a professor who really valued technology, and he believed that it could really turn the human race into something incredible, way beyond the theories of evolution as we know it. And there's a terrorist organization out there, and I don't even know if there's something that really exists in the world like that today, but they were called the Unplugged. They didn't like the concept of technology kind of overrunning us. Maybe they were people that listened to the Wachowskis and watched The Matrix far too many times. But anyway, they attempt an assassination, and the way to save this professor is to upload his brain into a computer program. And that's basically what the movie is about, without giving too much of it away. Something that I was also really impressed about with this film was science fiction stories are becoming very believable, because you have stories of the human race running out of food, which basically makes them have to try and find a new place to live, or the fact that technology has the ability to really turn into something gargantuan and godly, and that probably has the ability to destroy the human race as we know it. It has the makings of a fantastic science fiction film, but the director really didn't know how to do that correctly because the cast was so lifeless. And it was a pity to me because there really wasn't any emotion or real development with the characters as a whole. It just really gave me all different kinds of emotions that I didn't want to have, like creepiness and disgust and just pathetic weirdness, etc. Because of the fact that the acting is so lifeless, this amazing cast is just not something that I attached to. Even with the great Morgan Freeman, not even a narration of his could even save this movie. One of the few things that was probably the weakest point is the whole relationship between Johnny Depp and Rebecca Hall, because they're husband and wife. I don't necessarily believe that love is so strong that it will make someone want to defy the rules and basically have the notion that you may destroy the entire human race because of the fact that you just can't live without this person in your life. I mean, if love is truly that powerful, then my goodness, we are doomed as a species. All in all, I wouldn't necessarily say that the film is entirely horrible because the concept, besides the love story, is something that's interesting and new. So I was very interested in where it was going to go, but as the movie went on, I was just, alright, okay, it is what it is, I'll just take it. So I wouldn't necessarily say skip it entirely, maybe you'll find something that I missed, so I am going to give Transcendence 1.5 out of 4. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one, and actions speak louder than words.